Alright, hey you guys, it is TsubakiSwagg and I'm coming to you with my well overdue review of Soul It or Not episode 7. Nice day for a death bazaar. Okay, so this episode, I have been waiting for this part to be animated because it was one of the, it was kind of like a turning point in the manga so far. So pretty much, long story short, to sum up this episode, Tsugumi, Anya, and Mimi, of course, are all still hanging out together, and Tsugumi is pretty much called out on her not choosing a Meister because, of course, there are Meisters who have 2 weapons, but there has never been a weapon that has 2 Meisters. So either she's going to have to pick one or the other, and this will in turn hurt one or the other, or she could just not pick neither one of them. Maybe that could possibly save their friendship. She doesn't know yet. So pretty much, long story short, Anya talks her and Meme into going to the Death Bazaar, which is pretty much like a flea market where people go and sell their things. And you can just walk around and buy stuff for pretty good prices. So they were walking around and everything, and Tsugumi happened upon Maka and Soul fighting like they normally do. And Maka gave her a book that was called Brave. And she told her that she didn't have to pay her. The only thing she wanted her to do in return was to make sure that she read it to its full extent. So that was pretty awesome in Maka, because I think Maka sees a little bit of herself in Tsugumi. So that's awesome that she, in a way, inadvertently has taken Tsugumi under her wing, even though she only sees Tsugumi every once in a while. But pretty much the part that I was so intent on seeing was the part when Shala, I believe that's how you pronounce her name, Gordon, whom I believe she is related to Arachne, because they do have the same last name, and that doesn't happen too often in stories like this. So I believe that her and Arachne, whom is the Spider Witch, are related. But Shala is her is the Scropion. It seems like every witch has her own animal deity, not necessarily a deity, but y'all know what I mean. So pretty much she comes to the bazaar and is supposedly selling rings, and Internal Feather Senpai, who happens to be there, was across from her when she set up her ring. So Eternal Senpai went over and bought a ring, and thusly caused the brainwashing that has been happening to all these other innocent bystanders, and which this caused Internal Feather Senpai to kill a citizen of Death City, and she started attacking other people. In Maka, well, first Tsugumi, Meme, and Anya were the first on the scene, and they were trying to talk to Internal Feather Senpai, but Internal Feather tried to pretty much cut up Anya, but Maka saved her. And Tsugumi, of course, was like, oh my goodness, I should have been there to help Anya, blah blah blah, even though she wasn't. So she really wasn't much help, even though every time she knows she could be of help, she doesn't do anything. So pretty much Internal Feather Senpai and Maka and Soul fight, and then the witch realizes that Maka and Soul are in the Eat class, and Internal Feather Senpai is only in the Not class, and even with the amount of poison that she put into Internal Feather Senpai, she wasn't going to stand a chance against Maka and Soul. So she told Internal Feather Senpai to kill herself, and she cut her throat. So that was the end of the episode. I already know what's going to happen in the next episode if they follow the manga, but I would love to hear what you guys think is going to happen if you do not read the manga, because this finally is starting to get interesting now. But that's neither here nor there. So as always, please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. And this is TsubakiSwagg saying adios.